Alright, what's going on, people? What is going on? This is your boy Chris Simmons. You know what it is, it's Gaming TV, and I'm back with another video. Man, a couple things got to talk about. Probably the biggest two things going on right now as far as gaming, that being The Last of Us 2. My thoughts, I completed the game a couple of days ago. I just didn't really have the time to talk about it, especially as of right now. If anybody talk about it and have any type of criticism, you automatically are considered hating on it. You didn't play it, or whatever the case may be. And if I got a little time at the end, I'm gonna talk about the Xbox July event coming up this month. It's supposed to be a 4 or 5 day long event. So hopefully the big show that we all been waiting for with the first party games will be within that time period. So without further ado, let me get on into it. The Last of Us 2, man, I'm spitting balls. But anyway, like I said, I completed the game. I saw the leaks and the ones that I could find without having to go crazy looking for it all over the interweb or whatever, all in the dark net. But yeah, I seen them, and I'm not gonna talk about them, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people who played the game or was following it seen it. But it took my interest away from the game for a while. Then I said, you know what? I always said don't go by reviews, don't go by what other people say, including when people leak stuff. I said I'm gonna still play the game and try it because of the first one. I enjoyed the first one very much, so I picked it up, and I must say it's a Naughty Dog game as far as the visuals, the voiceover, the voice acting, whatever, the music, the sound design. The graphics, the game's top notch. What you expect typically from a Sony, first party studio. It hit all those, it checked all those boxes, as they say. And so you get into the gameplay. It's brutal, man. The way Ellie, Abby, they take out people. Ellie, she shiv them, whether she cut the throats, slice them open, stab them in the ribs a couple of times. It's brutal. You got arterial blood spray. It's everything you loved about the first one, amped up. With Abby, she's as we know, she's super strong. I think I power bombed a couple of people. I don't know. She choked people out. She break them down, man. I mean, it's a different perspective from far as I was with Ellie going around sneaking and stabbing. She just breaking people down. As far as the gunshot damage, man, you can take limbs off, you blow jaws off, decapitate, blow heads off. Hell, I haven't done it yet, but I seen one video dude was playing, and he shot dude in the shoulder with the hunting rifle, blew the whole arm off. I mean, dismemberment is there, it's gory, but when it comes to the gun controls, it's like you say, the first one, if you weren't a big fan of the shooting in the first one, you're probably not gonna be a big fan of the shooting in this one. I just look at it as they not soldiers, they regular people in a fucked up situation, know how to use guns. So I ain't expecting the aiming to be tight like I was expecting before Call of Duty or Gears of War, whatever the case. Other than that, the story was okay. They try to put Abby on you, not get her side, the stuff that made her do what she did, but I just didn't like Abby, man. You were forced too long to play as Abby, and then, like we saw with the marketing, man, you saw a certain character in a lot of situations, and we thought that, they were gonna have their ride. And within the first 2 hours of the game, that character was taken out, and so it was tough. But once I got past that, like I said, I enjoyed the game. The story was okay, it was good. Perfect 10, far from it. But I get it, with a lot of people living at 0s and 2s, it's not that either. It's a good game. It's a decent game. If you enjoy the first one, you can enjoy this one once you get past certain elements in the story. And once you get used to playing with Abby, is you play with her a whole lot. So for the people who didn't like playing as Locke in Halo, or whatever the case may be, this is pretty much that again. But Anyway, moving on from that, The Last of Us. Well, before I move on, I'm just say this: if you enjoy the first one, you might enjoy the second one. Minus, like I said, a couple story parts in the game that you got to get over. But I enjoyed it. Working on my new game plus now. I say go pick it up, give it a try. Now with that, let's go and talk about some Xbox. The July event supposed to be like 4 or 5 days long. 60 playable demos is what I'm seeing people report on, what I'm seeing on the thing. A lot of games, playable games. And that's good. That's what Xbox need to do, because they showed the first event off when they showed the third party or the games running on Series X, what to expect. People were crying, oh, wasn't enough gameplay. They need to do this. This day and age, just show me what the game looks like. You know, I ain't got to see nobody holding the controller, playing it, but like how they did with Ghost of Tsushima, they showed a good walkthrough of what it was of the product you will be playing, what you will be holding in your hands with the controller playing. They need to do that more. Now I know people say they did it in the first event when they showed gameplay, but it was also chopped up with a lot of video trailers, which I'm cool with that. You know, that's what I like to see, but to silence the critics up, just gonna show straight up gameplay. You know, just go on and do it, because it's Xbox. They still gonna get talked about and criticized regardless. But that's just my feeling. So with Halo Infinite, go on and show what it's like playing it with the controller in your hand. You know, what we would see. Whether it's campaign, multiplayer, I'm cool. I just want to see what that Halo Infinite look like and what it looks like running on that beast, on that monster of a console, the Series X. Same thing with Fable. Got people hollering Xbox need more realistic games. I like that style. Like I said, I do like the realistic graphics, but at the end of the day, Fable was never a realistic, visually looking game. So you can make the stylized art style with that power. You can make it look good. You can spice it up better than what we got now. I just want the game to look interesting, and most importantly, the game needs to be fun. You know what I'm saying? It can look like an 8-bit pixel game. If it's fun, you're gonna play it. Like Castle Crashers, classic game, people love it. Same thing with Scott Pilgrim versus the World. And look at the new Streets of Rage game. Enjoyed it. Put a couple hours into it. Still playing it, trying to go through beat every character. That game don't look realistic at all. So the fun factor has to be there. And you know, we want to see the new Forza Horizon. Not Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport. It's about time for one of them, especially that Sony is also showing off a new Gran Turismo, and they bragging about the true driving sim. So I want to see what they got under the hood cooking for Motorsport. They tend to be the top 2 racing games with Motorsport and Horizon. See if they can keep that streak going. I got faith in them. I think they will. And especially right now, would love to see a Killer Instinct 2. I know they says no plans, but with fighting games in their pinnacle right now, you got Mortal Kombat X11 just released the Aftermath DLC, and it's rumored another Street Fighter in the works, which I believe, because 5 was okay once they fixed it and worked the bugs out. It just was released too early when it launched, and I don't know, it's just, I would like to be shocked and awed. And then they bring back classic IPs, Perfect Dark. I would love to see Perfect Dark in a third-person view, because you can pull some good stuff off with the aiming, shooting, and all that. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Man, talking far too long. And like I always say, man, you know, hit the like button if you like it. Dislike if you don't recommend it. Share and subscribe. Till next time, game on. I'm out. Be safe, everybody. Be safe.